Why people invest in property. Security. First, returns. Over time. Most people don't invest in property to get rich quickly. They do it because they want security, and they want a future that feels more predictable than today. Housing is the biggest cost most people will ever face. Rent can rise, leases end, moving costs money and stress. Over time, that uncertainty adds up. Property reduces that uncertainty. Owning property, whether to live in or as an investment, gives people control over one of life's biggest variables, where they live and how much it costs. That's the foundation. But there's also hope, and it comes from how property returns actually work. Time does most of the work. Property is not a short-term game. Over long periods, prices tend to rise simply because land is limited, population grows, building costs increase. You don't need perfect timing. You need time in the market. Rent helps pay the costs. Investment property isn't just about price growth. Rent provides cash flow that helps pay the mortgage, rates, and upkeep. Over time, as rents rise and loans reduce, the property becomes easier to hold and sometimes starts paying for itself. When prices rise, property doesn't sit still. Rents usually rise with inflation. Property values tend to move with the cost of living. That's why people see property as protection. It doesn't fight inflation, it moves alongside it. Most successful property owners didn't predict markets or flip houses. They bought something reasonable, held it through ups and downs, avoided panic selling. Slow, boring, and patient often beats smart and fast. Security comes first, returns come second. If a property gives stability, a place to live, steady rent, predictable costs, returns have time to grow. When people chase returns first, they take risks. When they chase security first, returns usually follow. That's why property remains popular even when markets are noisy. People aren't buying excitement. They're buying peace of mind, with returns as the long-term reward. That's an Aussie money rule. Focus on security, be patient, and let time do the heavy lifting.